Hello, beautiful divine being. Thank you for choosing you, for pressing play, for choosing to come and co-create and play with us here today. This message, whatever it is going to be, I don't know. We'll soon find out together. Whatever it is, there will be whatever the part that is yours. You will feel it, you will know it, and it will not raise anxiety. I'm feeling very called to say this. These messages are not predictions. It's not telling you what to do, because only you can know what is truly resonant, right, and only you can choose for you. We are all at different levels in our journey. We are all so vastly different. That's how we were created. And this is about you and not anybody else. So there's a hair in my face. There seems to be, okay, I'm just gonna pause into this hair in the face. The other day I had a hair, it felt like a phantom hair on my nose. There is something that I'm hearing that you are actually truly not annoyed by anymore, but you're still acting annoyed. You're still responding in the same way. You've shifted out of that frequency. You've alchemized something there. You've actually shifted. It is now more of a physical response. It is now more of a physical response that you are just, your human is used to doing. It's almost comfortable to respond that way because it's known. What happens if you respond another way? What will happen? The situation that you've been playing in, the wheel that you've been spinning in, will break and fall off. So whatever will happen will be unknown. And perhaps there is some fear there in the unknown. Some fear in, okay, cool, I can actually feel that this is all not for me and it's falling away and I've alchemized and I'm actually okay, but I'm still playing the game. There's a part of you, 223, as I say this, very much so. There is a part of you that is still playing this game. And it is beyond you. You are beyond it now. And you feel this. And it's coming through in a very comical way because it's, you know this. So for those of you who this little message resonated with, you know this. Okay, coming back to you, all of you, but to you specifically, because it is actually all for you. Does this video even exist if you are not watching it? Maybe for me, but perhaps for nobody else. So let's ground ourselves in this now. 5 breath. I find 5 to be the magic number. Do however many you feel called to do. Just pausing for a moment or two in your heart space, acknowledging your light, acknowledging your divinity before fully surrendering to the now and the magic that every now contains. Okay, opening to receive on each inhale. Interesting, very, very interesting. A lot of cards from a previous reading coming through. Continue to breathe until you feel called to stop. This energy is very interesting. Okay, we have the Star card at the bottom. Okay, I'm also being called to say, like, right now you are a star. I don't think you realize what you've done. I don't think you 144 that says. I don't think that you have maybe taken the time. Maybe you haven't. Your life doesn't allow for it. But I feel that you haven't actually quite seen how much you've achieved. There is a little bit of, like, before knocking over the cup, Spirit just wants you to just truly breathe into the truth of you, the now you, and almost there's like a little bit of, it's not that gratitude is lacking, because it's not. It is more, it's not so much gratitude to source, it's gratitude to self. it's like, thank you, self. Thank you, or whatever this gratitude this love that you need to give yourself before literally pouring yourself out into the world, because your cup, I'm hearing, if it isn't already, is about to overflow. Remember that these are not predictions. An overflowing cup is different for everyone. For some people, an overflowing cup might be financial. I mean, an overflowing cup could be all of it. But it's whatever the you that is watching this video, whatever you now consider to be something that you choose to gift the world. It is something within you, right? It is your light. It is your truth. It is your divinity. It is your magic. 555, as I say this. In this cup contains an infinite, unending, magical cup that is never empty, because you are never empty. Your magic is always there, and it is always at full capacity. Your access to it may not be at full capacity, but your magic is always at full capacity. This is you truly tapping into the truth, the essence of you. This is the energy of the reading, okay? This is very much the message that is coming through. And like, you are also being called to, the moon is at the bottom. Now I'm turning this deck over. The deck speaks to me very quickly, and if it's showing it me in relation to things, and sometimes that can complicate the message, because I'm not quite sure if it's just a thing for one of you, a pocket, a stream, and sometimes I do it, because sometimes I really feel called to do it, but not today. What I am being called to say here right now is, this cup, only you can knock it over, and it is only in you seeing your magic, seeing your truth, seeing your worth, that you will want to knock it over. I'm also really being called here. Look, if you have a cat, you must know. I mean, that being said, all cats are different. My cat does a lot of things that other cats don't do. So, but one of the things he does do is he loves to knock things off the table. Coins, usually something that won't break, coins, or it's something little, and it's usually when there's more than one of them, and he kind of sits there and he looks at you and he smirks, and he knocks it over. This cat is not like knocking it over angrily or playfully, although I do feel a bit of playful nature to this. This is why I'm being drawn to the imagery of the cat, like smirking and looking up, because there is a playfulness. There's a playfulness to you that I imagine for quite some time has been dormant. I've spoken before for this collective about, I don't want to say the void, the sort of nothingness, the, okay, what's next? Is this all there is? Like, your void has been filling. It's always full. It's just you remembering how to tap into it, and I'm hearing it's because you're having to tap into it differently now. Okay, but it's filled. It's coming in. Stuff is coming in. Okay, let me look at these other cards, because I'm really being called to I just actually want to show you how the cards landed. I hope you can see, because but can you see? I hope I didn't make you dizzy with this. Let me actually just put you guys back. I don't know. I'm a person that doesn't really like show me around your new home videos. It makes me a little bit, not queasy, but dizzy, I think might be the best way to describe it. Okay, so but what I really wanted you to see is, we've got the 10 of Cups face up. We've got the 10 of Wands face up. We have the Justice card face up, and we have the 3. The 3 of Wands. Although, forgive me here, I do know this. I want to say it's Oh, okay. It is swords. Sorry, I read it backwards. It's the Seven of Swords. I was like, what's going on here? This isn't quite making sense. But triple one, as I say this, but that for me truly indicates something for you currently is not making sense. And it is your need to make sense of it. And this is your human. And this is our need. It was literally how we were. It's not how the truth of us was designed, but it's what our humans agreed to allow to happen to us so that we could wake up to the truth of us, and that all of it is absolute nonsense and bullshit. Sorry, and I just knocked things. So things are really shaking up in your world. I've never been called to truly move the camera for you. I've knocked the table. Things are really being shaken up for you, and it is so that you can truly see the truth here, right? That which is, you can never know, you never need to know. 1111, as I say this, and it's because I see the numbers there. Sometimes they come in my mind and I'll speak them out loud, but many of the times it's obviously on the recording device or on my baby's little monitor. Well, I've got a camera there, and the timing, I see the timer there. So, but that's only if there is a noise. Anyway, my human is going to simmer down a bit. Okay, back to this lovely co-created message. And every single time we have sort of been co-creating it, I have seen ones and fours. So this is very much for you, and you know this because you are bringing it through for you. It's also why you clicked on to watch. This Seven of Swords. You are done being played with. You are taking things into your own hands. Okay, but I'm being now called very much to the hand in this Justice card. Like this particular little image here can represent so many things. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah. Now, why am I being called to say here, bite the hand that feeds you? Not literally. Please don't do that unless you truly feel it is a resonant thing for you to do, and in which case really no judgment. Truly no judgment. There is this cat doing it like cats play, right? They can also bite, but like cats for me are, it's where the word love bite comes from, as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure it isn't, but for me, in my logic, in my experience, in my whatever, in this moment, I feel like that is where it originates from, because that's kind of what they do. And this is kind of like justice. Like, justice is all about perspective. It's all about what we see, what we are able to see, what we are able to understand. We, as humans, as light beings, right? Our light being doesn't judge. Our light being knows that each thing that is occurring and each expression of source that is making whatever occur, and by expression of source I mean human being, it is all perfect. There is no wrong, there is no right. Everything is being how it was designed to be in that moment. That is why the past doesn't matter. Okay, so this judgment is truly rooted in the past, because you, and where 233, as I say this, is where you are at, where you have gotten yourself to, because it is all you. 1444, as I say this, it is all you. You have done the work, asked the questions, been curious, discovered, trusted yourself, because with the 10 of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Like, you are in your happy place, or you are learning to see what your happy place is, right? You're gonna get there soon. This cat is gonna jump on the counter, and for all he knows, every bowl will be full. Maybe two of the, like, he doesn't quite know what is going to be in his bowls, or maybe he does, maybe he doesn't care. The thing is, it's about knowing that in every bowl, when you actually truly, I don't know, find the strength within you to give that big jump, to jump onto the counter, or maybe the bowls will be brought on. Like, there are so many things, and it is because it is different for all of you. For some of you, it may require patience. For some of you, it may require action, like actually putting something into the world, jumping up to see what's in the bowl, jumping up to take the opportunity. With the Ten of Wands, there is the action, right? With the Star and this kitty cat, look, there's still 3 more cards at the bottom, unseen. And for me, these unseen cards are going to assist you in whatever is unseen, that message that came through at some point in this reading, right? But even this cat is taking action, knocking over the cup, choosing to spill the cup, choosing to share the contents of the cup with whatever is at the bottom. And here's the thing, friends. The cat chooses to share what is in the cup, 444, as I say this, with whatever is at the bottom, knowing that what it has given is no longer simply his or hers. It is now out there in the ether to do whatever, to soak through the floorboards and land in the grass beneath it and grow a seed that plants through a tree. Perhaps that countertop is above somebody's head who's, gonna drink it. We do not know, and we cannot know, and we should not know, because if we were to know, we would limit the magic of what our elixir, our light, our creations, our inspirations, our trust, right? Because each time, our bravery is what's also coming through. Each time we choose to put something, we put ourselves out there, make ourselves vulnerable. Vulnerability seems to be a big thing here. Self-esteem, self-worth, vulnerability, right? I imagine that for you, many of your life lessons have put you in a space where you feared being vulnerable. Okay, and that is perhaps why judgment may or is, or sometimes is, or whatever, such a trigger for you, or such a thing for you. And it's not for you, it's the opposite. It's not for you. It's what you feel so, for lack of a better word, crap when you have a knee-jerk reaction of it. And this is what it is. It's a knee-jerk reaction, and the advice, guidance here is to not give it a second thought, to drop it like a hot potato. It isn't yours. It isn't yours. You can acknowledge, you can do whatever you need to do, but do not hold on to it, and do not judge yourself for it. That continues the cycle. That is part of the paradox. Okay, because I feel for many of you, you are so empathic that sometimes your judgments don't even make sense to you, and you don't quite know where they're coming from. And it is, if you choose to, you don't really need to know where they're coming from. You can just know that they exist, that your judgment is unchecked trauma, and pay attention to any time it comes up. This massive time of illumination for you, I'm hearing like your true awakening. Because this isn't your first awakening. This isn't your first ego death. This isn't your first, I'm gonna say dark night of the soul, because for some of you it has been like clawing your way out. But the point is, actually, I'm gonna not take it back, re-describe. It doesn't feel like clawing your way out, because I sense that there is something like underneath you, with you. There is light within this tunnel. There is assistance, right? There is a ladder that you are climbing, or like not so much a ladder, but there are holes. Something is making holes for you to put your hands in. So like kind of creating grips for your hands, so you are not alone. Whereas before, and it's because, well, this is not the first time you have climbed out of a hole, and it's not to say that you are in a miserable place, because I feel for you, 231, as I say this, I feel for you that you have stepped into the ownership of embodying your highest vibration to the best of your ability at each and every now that you are in. And it is not so much what we do, what it looks like. It is all about, actually, what did I say? It is not so much. It is not at all about what you do or how things look. It is 911, as I say this, all about your vibration, what you choose to embody, what you choose to be, what you choose to embody when you are doing something. If I were to create a video like this firstly, I don't think it would be possible because of the sort of channeling nature of it, but if I were to, before getting myself into my space of neutrality, because I am still in the liminal, right, with you. That's why if you found this message, it's because 222, as I say this, it's because we are in that lovely energy, the power of the two, the choice of the two, the power of you, right? You are in this space, this truly, truly, truly awakening space. And and that is why I resonate with you, because the messages that come through for you generally resonate for me too. And this thing, right, that you are bringing in, Queen of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. I really, really like this energy for you guys. You are not alone. I also feel like this could symbolize that perhaps somebody is coming into your existence to assist with your creations. May pull a clarifier or two there, but I don't think so, because this message is quite long. But if I feel guided to, or should I say, if you call me to, because that will pretty much be what it'll be, then I will. There's a choice, right, with all these things. And instead of worrying, because this isn't the 7 of Cups, this is about taking action with the things that are being presented to you at this time. Playful action, loving action, knowing that you are not alone. This 6 the 6 of Swords. Often the swords is depicted as how do I say this, as burdens, or what you're taking with you, or some type of choosing. And you're done with that, is what I'm hearing. You're done. You're now ready to lie back, trust, and literally like follow the inspiration as it presents itself to you. Okay, I'm just gonna see if there's anything else for you guys, because this 10 of Cups, You are truly, yeah, there is something for you. The Zero, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. You are realizing that there is only you, and there is only something that you can do. Only you can bring this thing in the way that it needs to be brought in. There is nobody else. You are the 0 point of this creation. And you don't need to know that's what this is about. You don't need to know what is going to happen with it. You don't even need to know how it is going to assist you. This is all about coming to the absolute, unshakable knowing that if you choose to remain at the highest vibration you can, regardless of what is taking place, and you choose to trust in the now and be present in the now and be fully knowing, and by knowing it is nowing, right? It is being present. It is knowing that there is nothing outside of you, nothing within your mind space, nothing within the mind matrix that can assist you or bring in that which you truly desire. There is nothing except to be fully present, trusting in the now. So I guess trusting in the now, fully present, following the call, right? Because Spirit is playing with you. There are things that are almost like being thrown at you to play with. Things at you to create space with is actually what they're saying. Things coming in to help you, assist you in creating space. So for whomever that was for. So interesting. I've been reading this card as Judgment the entire time, and I've seen here that it is Justice, and I'm so thrilled for that. I'm so thrilled for you, because this 11, it's you truly stepping into the place of a perspective where you see multiple perspectives at once. You see, yes, okay. You see multiple perspectives at once. You are able to stay in a beyond observer mode, right? Behind the observer, like the observer observing the observer observing. And this, with this Justice, I'm just gonna see what is at the top of the deck. The Six of Cups. I mean, I've said this before, for me, 6 is very much this balance. And I feel like, do you see, do you feel the energy here? I feel like if you've stayed this far and you've actually made it this far to this message, by the way, my name is Angie or Angela, and I channel through something for you daily to assist you with whatever you've got going on, with whatever you've got cooking in the pot. And I mean that in an inspirational, what you're creating and what's being stirred in your pot kind of way. And okay, you are being protected. You are not alone. There is also very much, I'm just being guided to this inner knowing, this inner trust, this inner knowing that puts you in that point of multiple perspectives, neutral, multiple perspectives, and this gift that is awakening within you. This is a gift. This is a gift that is awakening within you. This gift is going to shift everything. It's going to shift paradigms for you, of course, But in that paradigm shifting, it is going to shift paradigms for others, and it is going to, at 3, I say this, going to assist so many. So if you made it to the end, that last bit is, it's for you. It's true for you. I feel it. I know it. And until you choose to feel it and know it with the certainty, the knowing, the absolute knowing that I do, it will remain in your peripheral, I'm hearing. Okay. 333, as I say this. Thank you, Divine Human, for co-creating this truly, truly inspirational message with me today. Have a beautiful, magical now. Bye-bye.